Everybody take a deep breath in and out. Now that you got your composure, let's kick it into 8th gear because this is the home stretch of Texas Marching Band. A lot of stuff to cover, but we got to get through Friday and Saturday first at the Super Regional Championships this weekend. Good morning again. Daniel Valdez again. I got a lot of information. I'm going to tell you how I'm going to approach this particular video. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening. Can't thank you enough. And I will continue to say that until you people stop listening. So there you go. Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to go over, like I always do, I'm going to go over the programs. We're going to analyze some programs. We're going to go panel by panel. And this is a lot different than your previous super regionals in the past. So I got a lot of information to cover and whatnot. We'll go over that information. Then at the end of the video, I'll go over parking, I'll go over clear bag policy, food, all that stuff, tips and tricks and hints to make your Alamodome experience a pleasurable one. And it's good to join you all again. Area's done with. Cool. Super Regional Championships. I need a sip of Dr. Pepper real quick. Thank you very much. All right. Here we go. We are in San Antonio, Texas for the San Antonio Super Regional Championship presented by Yamaha, November 2nd and 3rd. That's this Friday and this Saturday at my hometown in my city. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the Alamodome in San Antonio, Texas. 84 bands, a record 84 bands competing at this regional. Only one of them's walking out of here with the Bill Miller's Music for All Regional Trophy. Yeah, I added Bill Miller's to it. They're not sponsored by it. I think it'd be really cool to have them like hand out a giant brownie trophy or whatever. I clearly still need sleep. All right, here we go. First of all, coverage. Bands of America, Music for All. Thank you all so much for letting the TexasBands.com crew and friends take over the live blogging and that fun stuff all season long. And this is basically our coup de grace, the San Antonio Super Regional Championships. Live results, live photos, breaking news, breaking notes. Maybe the notes aren't breaking. I hope they don't break. I hope those notes are solid and full and have good tone. But all that fun stuff, you can find it on the Bands of America website. TexasBands.com crew and friends will be kind of rotating in and out to give you all that fun stuff that you guys have been grown accustomed to all year long. Thank you so much, Music for All Bands of America, for letting us geek out all season with you guys. We really, really appreciate it. Now that I got that covered, let's go to the contest. 2 judging panels will alternate block by block. It used to be Friday prelims and then Saturday prelims. Those don't exist anymore. Cool? Cool. Judging panels 1 and 2 will alternate block by block. So judging panel 1 will do 10 bands. Then there'll be a break. And then the judging panel 2 will do the next 10 or so programs. That's how it's going to work. There is one exception, and I'm going to check that out right now. On Saturday, and if you don't have the schedule, that's okay, but it does help. Saturday, the final block is actually one giant block. It's actually one giant block. However, Panel 1 is going to switch out. Panel 2 is going to switch out with Panel 1 halfway through the block. So it's all one continuous block. There's no break in between, but halfway through, the panels will switch out. So it's actually considered a block. It's 2 separate blocks, but there's just no break in between. It has barely enough time for the judges to switch out. Cool? Cool. Let's get started. I'm going to break this down panel by panel. So I'm going to go through panel 1 and then I'll go through panel 2. That's exactly how you're going to see it on the recap sheets. So here we go. Panel 1 is starting on Friday at 8 a.m. Get there early. There's going to be traffic all over the place. Look at panel 1, that first block. Hendrickson with their traveling show. The tour arrives in San Antonio and they're going on at 10 a.m. Looking forward to seeing them. They'll be at the state marching contest next week. Just saying. Panel 1, the second block on Friday. Check this out. Rouse on at 2:15. Class 2A champion at Austin about a month ago. Breakout season for them. Want more of them. Yes, It's going to be interesting. Class 2A is actually it's pretty competitive this year. Pretty competitive with Rouse being there, and then a couple of bands later at, my eyes suck, sorry, 2:45 p.m., Weiss High School. They're also a 2A program, coming off their fantastic showing at the Bands of America St. Louis Super Regional Championships, in which they made finals. Actually placed pretty well there, so congratulations to them. Can't wait to see the battle for the 2A class championship this weekend. Check out Westlake at 3:15. They're going to the state marching contest next week. Rounding out the second block of the first panel, Round Rock at 3:45, Cedar Ridge at 4 p.m. Both of them are advancing to the state marching contest through Area D. Final block on Friday for Panel 1. The first 3 bands, I suggest you get a seatbelt or some rope or whatever you need to do to tie yourself to the chair, because you're not going to want to get up for probably the next 45 minutes after that. Panel 1, last block, starting at 7:15, Leander High School going on, participating in the state marching contest next week. Ronald Reagan at 7:30, Area D champions, and then 7:45, Cedar Park High School going on. I haven't seen Cedar Park in a while. Can't wait to see how the show has progressed. So those 3 heavy hitters going on right after another, right after that break. And take a look at James E. Taylor. They're going on at 9 p.m. on Friday. They're going to state marching contest out of Area I. And then Keller High School finishes out the entire day on Friday, 9:30 p.m. Start time for them. Fantastic show. Can't wait to see them. Fantastic showing into Area B. Check out Saturday. Panel 1 on Saturday is actually going to start at 9:45 a.m. Check out Panel 1. Panel 1 only has 1 block of bands on Saturday. Keep that in mind. Take a look at that schedule. College Park going on at 11 a.m. They're going to the state marching contest out of Area F. Hebron High School, second place last year at the San Antonio Super Regional. Second place out of Area C, going to the state marching contest. They're going on at 11:15. Timber Creek at high noon on Saturday. They are going to they're going to be performing pretty well. Let's just say that. And then rounding out the Panel 1 block on Saturday, allow me to give a personal invitation and a personal welcome to the Camdenton High School Band from Camdenton, Missouri. They are the only program from out of state that is visiting us at the San Antonio Super Regional. I hope, I expect, nay, I demand that everybody listening to this goes absolutely crazy for them when they hit the field. We have a reputation of that Southern hospitality. Everybody that comes here is welcome. Everybody's welcome, no matter where you're from or who you are. I want that to continue. Go crazy for them. Camdenton's a nice little program. I want to see you guys going nuts for them, and don't make me come down there. Welcome, Camdenton. We're so glad you're here. We can't wait for you to come down here and perform for us, and then get all sorts of tasty barbecue afterwards. That is Panel 1. Pretty stacked, I would say. So to review Panel 1, there are 3 panels. There are 3 panels. 3 blocks for Panel 1 on Friday, and there's 1 block for Panel 1 on Saturday. Cool. So Panel 1 gets 4 blocks. Panel 2 gets 4 blocks each, okay? Now that Panel 1's done, we need to move on to Panel 2. Panel 2 has 2 blocks on Friday, 2 blocks on Saturday. Panel 2 block will start at 10:45 a.m. Let's go to Panel 2. Look at that first block on Friday for Panel 2. Seven Lakes at 11 a.m. McAllen Regional finalist, Houston Regional finalist, going to the state marching contest out of Area I. They are not done with their season yet, and they're going to show you this weekend. Can't wait to see them. Check out that next panel, Panel 2, second block, Panel 2. This is getting confusing, I'm sorry, but bear with me. Panel 2, second block, will start at 4:30 with Winston Churchill High School. And then at 5 o'clock, Vandegrift High School going to the state marching contest out of Area H. They're going to blow the roof off of the Alamodome. I hope that thing is secured. Can't wait to see them and hear them. Flower Mound at 6 p.m. Area C champions. And they're looking to try to get another medal at the state marching contest. They got to get through this first. I think they're going to be just fine. John B. Alexander at 6:15 p.m. right after them. Alexander was a regional finalist at the McAllen Regional. They're going to the state marching contest out of Area G. 6:45, James Bowie High School, always a perennial finalist. They're going to the state marching contest, placed very well out of Area D. So keep an eye out for them. Let's go to Saturday. Panel 2 on Saturday. Start time, 7 a.m. And guess who's going on at 7:15? The reigning, defending Area H champions. I lost my train of thought somehow. The Vista Ridge Ranger Band at 7:15. This program performs so well. I don't think the early time is going to start is going to affect them in any way. And I'm pretty sure their band parent organization is going to see to that. They're very enthusiastic. Love seeing them cheer their program on. Oak Ridge at 9 a.m. They're going to the state marching contest out of Area F. One of those breakout programs, Houston finalist this year. Fantastic program. Pearland going on at 9:15. They are the Area E champions. And we're going to see how they're going to do this season. Going to the state marching contest. It's a pretty good show. Great show last year. Even better show this year. Can't wait to see it. Panel 2 on Saturday, the second block, is actually going to go on at 12:45 with none other than the Woodlands High School. Yes, what a way to kick off that block. Area F champions. Pretty dominant performance over there. Very good program. They have cleaned up so much this season. This looks like a program that's going to max out this weekend, going on into Monday and Tuesday of next week. A little bit further down, you got a string of state qualifiers that you're going to see. Marcus going on at 1:45, Prosper at 2 p.m., and then Capel at 2:15 p.m. The entire contest gets rounded out with the reigning, defending San Antonio Super Regional champions, Claudia Taylor-Johnson, at 3:15 p.m. Texas A&M University Commerce is coming down at 3:30. I think you'll enjoy their show. They always put out a nice little product. And then that's going to be it. So that's how it's going to work. Here's how it goes. So that's what we're looking at. It's a lot of information. I get it. It's a lot of programs. There's a lot of opportunity. Okay? So just to review, prelims awards, everybody's in one big pot. That's how they determine caption awards for prelims. That's how they determine class champions for prelims and whatnot. Everybody in one big pot. They do not divide that by panel. Finalists are divided by panel. Top 5 panel 1, top 5 panel 2. Put everybody else together. Next 4 highest scoring programs, regardless of panel. Those are your 14 finalists. Class champions that do not qualify for finals will still get an exhibition performance. That has not changed. And then, of course, the finalists, placement awards, that is only for finals performance. That's only for finals performance. Has nothing to do with the rest of the contest. Cool? Cool. Okay, we got through that. Now, tips and tricks. Band parents, if you're still listening, I appreciate it. Let's go with parking. $20. Yeah, before you grab your pitchforks and your bricks and whatnot, the city of San Antonio charges that. It is not Bands of America. It is not Music for All. It is the city of San Antonio that does that. Bring your paper money because they do not take credit cards. And by the way, since I am a resident of San Antonio, thank you for the cash. As far as the clear bag policy goes, this went into effect last year. It's the same this year. Got to have a clear bag in order to get into the stadium. The Alamodome and the Bands of America website has more detailed information about what's allowed and what's not allowed. General rule, clear bag policy, don't get turned away at the door because it's a long walk back to the cars and it's just a hassle for everybody. Cool? Cool. Food options. I had some people reach out to me through the TexasBands.com forum boards, as well as through private messages. Hey, you got any suggestions for food or anything like that? Here's the thing. The food options around the Alamodome and the immediate area basically don't exist. There's a Bill Miller's across the street, but I can promise you it's going to be packed the entire day. My suggestion, if you really want to eat during the contest, either block off about an hour and a half to walk into downtown or drive into downtown. By the way, there's no in and out privileges at the Alamodome parking lot, so keep that in mind. Either block out an hour and a half to 2 hours to go into downtown and eat food there, or you could check out the concession stands at the Alamodome or eat before the contest. Pro tip, Daniel Valdez suggests, Section 114, Section 115, around there, Big Bib Barbecue. I eat there. They just opened up last year. I ate there. It's fantastic. I ate there at the DCI contest. It's great stuff. Yeah, you're going to pay a lot of money for it, but hey, it's a stadium food. What do you expect? That takes care of that. If you want to save money on parking, ride share, carpool, do what you need to do. There are some parking lots in downtown San Antonio. It is a long walk, but if you do that, make sure you read the rules and be safe and do what you need to do in order to get that done. Just be careful. Don't want any cars towed. I don't want anybody getting hurt or anything like that. Whew, I think I'm done here. Like I said, it's a lot of information. There's a ton of programs that are going to be here. This weekend, going into the state marching contest, is going to be very busy downtown. I hope you all are safe. I hope you all be careful. Cheer on other programs. Please do that. We're all, we're all together in this. So, be a good observer. Do all that stuff. Like I said, we've got all the coverage through the Bands of America website, results, photos, breaking news, reviews, all that stuff. We'll be switching in and out, so there'll be a couple of times when I will actually be in the stands instead of the press box. So I'll let you all know, and if you want to come say hi and whatnot, I love meeting people that we've been communicating with throughout the season. I'm done here. That's it. Everyone be safe at the Alamodome. I will see you there Friday and Saturday for the San Antonio Super Regional. Let's get it. Final push. Performers. Bring it. Bring all of it. We're waiting for you. Thank you so much for listening. Take care. Adios. Bye-bye.